Now, the final phase happens in 2 stages, but I include them as a single step because they most often take place simultaneously. So the first part is preparation. This is when we are grounding in this new energy and this new light that we have become and getting sure and stable about who we are, including our darkness. This time allows us to find meaning and bring depth and layers to all the things that we've experienced in our lives and to the things that allowed us to become who we are, so that our roots spread out and go deep and we feel ready to hold our own and share who we are with the world, no matter what the weather is like. Meaning regardless of what's happening in our external environment, we feel steady within who we are. So we feel less affected by others, and because we have healed those old soul wounds, we are stronger and more confident than before as we stand steady in our own truth. So this is now about embodying our own power and starting to recognize how we influence our world. It's a moment our feeling of connection to the oneness and life returns, and we're able to see others as we see ourselves, allowing them to just be on their own path as we are on ours. This is the return of that bliss feeling, but this time with presence and by being grounded here on earth, not floating. And then comes the second part of this phase, which is the emergence. And this is our living with heart confidence, our knowing our purpose. It's being compassionate, loving, and light in all that we do, and is kind of where walking the path of the soul really begins. There is balance, and there is ease, and there is joy, and there is deep peace. And this is the ultimate choice, because it's one that we have to continue to make over and over again as we commit to the path of the soul and remove ourselves completely from victimhood. It means choosing to develop our own self-love and self-care practices that support our new life, and giving ourselves time to honor this, because being and sharing that light through whatever we do becomes our work now and our purpose. And that's how we continue to experience that sense of deep peace, that love, and that bliss state daily. Now, just to finish off here, I want to mention that although you choose to move forward through this process, you really have no control over it, because it is an awakening of the soul. The soul is in charge. The soul is leading the way. So once you have a wake-up call, you can resist it if you want, but you will never go back to not being awake. Once you have met your soul, you can't then unknow it. You will just keep going around and around until you choose to take the next step. So my suggestion is always that you just lean in and go with it. Give in, breathe, trust the process, see through the heart. Listen to the heart. Keep the heart open as best you can, remembering that it is all happening for a reason. Using simple affirmations can make the healing of those old wounds more complete, and can allow you to hear the messages of your soul more clearly. Remember that the soul is anchored in the heart, so it doesn't speak in words, it communicates with feelings. So when you're going through the dark night of the soul, this can be hard to hear. So much noise around you and so many other feelings coming up. It's hard to slow down. That's where self-care and self-love comes in. So remind yourself that there is a purpose to this. Repeating affirmation daily, the one I still use is, life keeps getting better and better, and everything is always working out for me. I also have a touch mantra, which is an affirmation repeated during a touching exercise that is used to cross the multi-layers of our existence. And this assists more with the healing and the growth. So maybe I can share that another time. I probably babbled on for long enough today, but yeah, try the affirmation, try immersing yourself in nature, try journaling. I hope it has been interesting and useful for you. And yes, please leave your comments below, maybe about where you find yourself at this moment, or to ask any questions about your own awakening, or to let me know about anything else that you might like to talk about next time. Take care of yourself, be kind to one another, and we will talk again soon. Bye.